Hi guys, welcome to my new home. So it is a Saturday and we are going to be heading off to Ikea, and I'm going to show you a few of the areas in the house that we are looking for something for storage wise. I haven't really talked to you guys a lot about the reasons why we decided to move. The biggest reason is because we have parents who are aging and are into their 80s now, and it just occurred to us that if we were put into a situation where we had to care for them, our old house was just not capable of doing that well. So we found this house, and it has a walkout basement, and we can easily put a bathroom into the basement so that they can have an entrance. And it just makes it kind of peace of mind for us that we will be able to care for them if the need should arise. So I'm going to take you on a short tour of the first floor and show you some of the areas of things that we need to purchase, and then we're going to take you on a trip to Ikea to see if we can pick up a few of those things. So here we are on the first floor, and there's stairs that go up to the top floor. The people who left this really cute little bench and shelf. If you go this way, this is to the bathroom and the laundry room. We did paint the bathroom. As you can see in the previous video, it was kind of dark, so I went with like a pale blue, which I think brightens it up and makes it seem a little bit bigger. Through this way is to the laundry room. Nothing exciting there. There's our shoe bin. This takes you into the front room where I will have my office. I'm not totally sure how I'm going to set it up just yet, but I do have my bookshelves here, the whiteboard that we use for school. The dining room is back behind there. As you can see, I have a lot more unpacking to do. One of the things about this house that is kind of a challenge is that the kitchen is much smaller than in our previous home. So it is a small area in here. I will say the previous owners did a great job of equipping it with high-end appliances that my husband and I probably would not have splurged for. So that's a special treat for us. We have a really great refrigerator. They put this really cool Jenn-Air stove in that has, the tops can be switched out. We have the griddle in now. It also has a grill and then another 2-burner that can connect in here, so you have 4 burners. So we're learning to use that, and I really love it so far. It's pretty cool. It's got this really cool microwave that also can be an oven. So that's kind of nice. And I love, love, love the farmhouse sink. I've always wanted one, and I'm really enjoying that. It's got a beautiful bay window in the back. And this takes you into the dining room. Again, more boxes. And as you can see, the kitchen is much smaller than my last kitchen. But so far, it hasn't really been an issue. Okay, the family room is in here. We were debating on whether to put the TV over the mantle. Hey, Andy.
Hey everybody, welcome to our home. Hi Chino, you tell him.
Or there, and we finally decided that we did want it back over the mantle, so that's where the TV is now. So we're trying to decide what we need in this room. This area right here with the recliner, we feel like we need something kind of narrow there and long, but I'm just not sure what I'm looking for. And this lamp is just there temporarily. The previous owners left it and we're just using it temporary. So I don't think I want anything that tall there. I want something shorter, but I'm just not sure what we want to do. This area here, which has the dog bed in it at the moment, we're thinking we may be able to put another chair there and a small table. We're just not sure. Since the kitchen is pretty small and we're lacking in storage, we're thinking something along this wall in the way of storage. And then also what we're definitely going to Ikea to purchase today. Right now I have our pantry items on this shelf over in the corner. And I think what we're going to do is put some kind of pantry on this wall in the dining room to be able to store all of our pantry items. So that's what we're going to purchase today. And we even thought that maybe we could fit something small over here. Initially, we were thinking a pantry here and here, but up in this corner we have the thermostat, so we really can't put anything in front of the thermostat. That kind of straps us a bit. So we could put something short there. But we're thinking now just one over here would probably be enough. So, all right, that's where we are for today for our Ikea shopping haul. So we'll take you along and you can see what we pick out. If you have any ideas as far as what you would do in the family room, I would appreciate those ideas as far as decorating goes. We're kind of at a loss here with this little half wall. What we would do. I mean, ultimately I'd love to take the wall out. It would open up the rooms, but for right now it's staying, so we just need to figure out something for the moment. All right, are you ready to go shopping?
Ready to go shopping.
All right, let's go. Hey Andy, look at this chair. Do you like that? Huh? It is comfortable. With the little ottoman, it's kind of... So this would be a good one that could go under the thermostat. So this is what we're thinking, something along these lines as the pantry. So we're thinking this may be for the wall next to the recliner. There's a little ledge so we could put a lamp on there. And then, let's see, how do these, oh, I guess they just open. They open and you can put a shelf in there. So that's kind of cool. So we had a bad day at Ikea.
Really bad day. Whew.
We found the pantry that we really wanted, and it's from the Besta line, which I don't know if any of you guys have looked at the Besta line before, but basically you have to piece this thing together like piece by piece. And we were having trouble figuring out all the parts that we needed, but we finally figured it out. You just canceling it?
I was trying to.
Okay.
I didn't mean to distract you. Sorry. Sorry, folks. This is a brief interlude.
Okay, so you basically you have to piece it together like piece by piece, and we figured out finally which parts that we needed, and we got down to get the pieces and half of them were missing. So we went over to find an associate to help us, and we finally found someone. They looked it up, and there was like, what, 25% of the parts that we needed have been discontinued?
Well, 25% had been re-engineered to work better, so those parts were not out. You had to pick those up at the customer pickup window, and he was going to choose the parts that we needed for that. And then there were doors. The doors that we chose were actually discontinued. We needed 4 doors and they had 3, and they were not going to get any back.
Luckily, we did decide to go ahead and do the wall unit next to the recliner chair in the family room, and we'll show you that when we get it all put together and up. And it needed 3 doors. So the doors that we needed, we were able to use the 3 that they had left to get the look that we wanted. I'm thinking in the future they're going to replace those doors with something else, so we probably could go back in like a month and get the pantry that we want and probably get the exact same look that we wanted, but we're just kind of frustrated at this point. We ended up buying the bike trailer for the bike. Not the bike, but just the bike trailer. And we have left Ikea now, and I'll show you everything that we got when we get home. But so here is part of what we bought. This is the cabinets that we bought, the Besta cabinets, and we bought 3 of them, and they're going to go right along this wall here, and they attach to the wall. So I'll show you those when we get them put together and hung up. I also got 2 package of straws and some batteries and this lamp to go on this cabinet because this lamp is really thin. So when I get it out, I'll show it to you.
Yep. All right, first thing we're going to want to do is make sure you got all your hardware. You got to make sure you got it all. You got 4 of these, you got 8 of these, you got 2 of these, 2 of these, 8 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, whatever this is, this, and you got to get your own screwdriver. Ikea, thanks but no thanks.
So here we are with the finished product. I'm pretty happy with it. Andy got it hung on the wall. It's kind of dark today, dark and rainy, so I don't know how easy it is to see, but basically they just hang on the wall here, and then we've got some extra storage inside. I did order some shelves for it because we forgot to pick up the shelves, but I think it turned out pretty good. And it gives lots of extra room for the chair because the room is not super large. And we did decide to go ahead and order the pantry for the dining room and just have it delivered. It was $79 to have the whole thing delivered. So we had that and the shelves for this unit delivered, and those should be in the next week, and then I'll show you what we decided to purchase there. So this is it for my IKEA haul, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.